Hello everybody once again. In the previous session, we had discussed till here the product classification. Let us move ahead. What actual product planning is? We talked about product in the previous class. Let us see the planning part. So what actually is planning? Product planning. It is nothing but how we plan a product, or generally what we do to either manufacture a product, to market a product, or to establish it in a market. How do we plan a product? Means what kind of product we need, how it is to be done, right? What type of packing it is to be done, what type of branding we should do, what type of transportation we should opt, what type of manufacturing process, what type of product actually we need to manufacture, or in fact buy it from someone and trade, right? So that is product planning. How to plan, these are all planning. How to introduce a product in the market, or how to replace an existing product. Say for example, if we are already into a market and we are doing very well, we want to enhance, what actions we will take. Or say for example, due to any reasons we couldn't reach our mark, or there is no sale, we want to replace the product, okay, with another product or similar product. So what are the strategies we are going to use? So that is nothing but product planning, right? Let us see how product planning can be done. First one is the product mix. All different products that a company makes or sells is product mix. So one company might be into different types of sales of product, so all together is product mix. Product line, a group of closely related products manufactured or sold by a business. So it is a particular line of products sold by the business. So ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತಹ products ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. So it might be different forms of product which is sold in the similar line of products. Product item, a special model, brand, or a size of a product within a product line. Say for example, if we are selling a product line of toothpaste, in that a particular item, whether it is a particular size or a particular brand, if it is a say for example Colgate, if it is a Colgate, is it 100 grams, is it 200 grams, is it 250 grams, right? What type of it, what type, what brand, what size, all those things. Product with different types of product lines a manufacturer or a business sells. Product line, one line, say for example toothpaste is one line. Similarly, what kind of other product it has, that is the width, right? How much product line it has, that is product width. And product depth is how many product items they have in that particular line. Say for example toothpaste, how many toothpastes it has. In toothpaste we saw product item, that is 100 gram, 200 gram, or different flavors, whatever it is. So that is product depth, different product items in a particular product line. So a well developed product plan will help business to enhance the business opportunity. Obviously, if we have the depth, if we have the mix, then only we can sustain in the market, right? Very rarely we see only one product being sold in the market. One day product line, one day item, very rare. That is the reason everybody wants to diversify. So different products, different line, different items in particular product. There is no such product which says, okay, this is what I have, this is one product, 200 grams, that is only I sell. There is no 100 grams, there is no 500 grams, so there is no 1 kilo. That is not there. It is different items, different products we can see in each and every. You can take the example of a soap, you can take the example of a toothpaste, if you can take example of a shirt, you can take this example of headphones or this mobile phone. Everything has its own line, its own item, width and depth. So this is how a planning can be made. Next topic is very important topic, that is product life cycle. So we can see the diagram there, right? So product development, that is what we have seen, how do we plan a product, that is what is being done there. Then introduce it in the market, then slowly there is a growth, then there is a maturity, saturation, and obviously there is a decline. So every product goes through this stage. So what are the features in these different stages, we will see. So as the curve says, it starts with 0, it goes to one particular point where there is a maximum sales, then it comes down. Along with the sales, you can see the red line, the profits also increases, but at a certain point of time it is stagnant or it is straight. Then again, as the sales come down, the profits also come down over a period of time, right? So as you can see, the introduction stage, the profit is less, growth stage increases, maturity it is somewhere in the center, and as there is a decline stage, it comes down. Okay, so let us see in detail what it is. There are 4 stages, as I said: introduction stage, growth stage, maturity stage, and decline stage. So let us see some features. Introduction stage is the stage where we have just introduced a product into the market, where we will have to do a lot of efforts because there might be a various competitors in the market. There is too much of pressure on us. How do we sell the product, how do we market the product, because there are no users, we do not know who will use, what is the probability of people using it, who are our potential customers. Maybe we have done the research, but this is a stage, this is a period where company has to spend a lot. That is what it says, most expensive for the company. Any product you want to sell in the market, you will have to spend more on this stage because everything is new to you. You have only the product, you have a planning, but you have to eventually put it in the market at first. Then the question comes whether the people are purchasing it, whether you have a good response or not, such a good response. So that again depends on the later stages. If everything is done smoothly here, right? So as I told, the expenses are more, the market size of the market is small because we are in a testing mode. We will see that in the later stages. We are in a testing mode. That means we say, for example, if there is a product, XYZ product we want to sell, we do not straight away go with crores of product or lakhs of product or thousands of product. We will start in hundreds. We will see the response. If the response is good, then we will go for increasing our production, right? So that is what it says. The market will be small, it is a study phase, sales will be less, but there is lot of cost involved in marketing, R&D, and production, right? Search of market. So whether we are getting enough profits or no, that is not there. We cannot always say introduction stage we will get too much of a profit, right? Sometimes the profits will be low or there will be no profits, but at this stage we should not give up. If everything is through, then we go for the growth stage where we have a strong growth in sales. When there is a strong growth in sales, obviously there is a profit, right? Then we start investing more. There is a rule which says when you have a profit, increase in sales, increase in profit, part of it should be invested again to increase the sales. It is not just savings in business. Once you start doing your business, the more and more you invest, the more and more you can earn. Only sky is the limit, right? That's what I always tell in business. When we invest more and more, we get more and more returns. So more investment should be done in different forms. One among them is promotion. We have seen that how we can promote. Then more margin in profit. Slowly, whatever profit margin we had in introduction stage will increase, right? The product, because there was low sales, low manufacturing, the margin would have been low. When we start selling more, the cost reduces. We know obviously the cost reduces when we produce more, and thereby we can have more margin of profit. And the last one, maximum potential in increasing profits. So this is a stage when our products are growing, our market share is increasing, everything is going in our way. So what we will do here is we will try to encash, we will try to increase our profits, right? So once our market is set, what we can do is we can go for this. So this is growth stage. Next one is maturity stage. So this is that stage which comes at stagnant mode, right? We have seen that in the picture here, right? So this maturity stage, the sales as well as the profits is not going up, neither it is coming down, it is somewhere in the middle. So what happens here? The product is established in the growth stage, so we need not have to spend more, but obviously we'll have to take a look in and around what our competitors are doing, or who is the new entrant, what is our sales, whether it is increasing or decreasing. Everything should be looked after, aiming for maintaining the market. That is what it says, aiming for maintaining the market. Yes, we have reached this stage, we should not let it fall, right? If we are not going up, we also should not come down. If we come down, that comes to decline stage. So we will have to maintain, we'll have to aim to maintain the market. So this is the stage, as I said, most competitive stage in the business, because it is not only our product. We have gone through this stage where people come to know about our product. There is obviously more and more competitors running in the market. So when there are more and more competitors, we will have to compromise either with sales, either with profits, or with our cost of production. So when we do that, only then we can sustain, right? If we sustain, well and good, the stage or the time will be going on. If we do not, we will go for the next stage, that is decline stage. So but in this considers product modification, improvements in order to sustain competition. That's what I told. We will have to change. If we come to know that we are at that stage where we are not getting enough profits or there is no enough sales, we will try to improvise, right? When we say competitors entering into the market, or our products are not being sold to an extent, people are not liking our product, so we'll have to come up with something new, right? So that needs to be done here in this stage. And if we cannot do that, all those things, we come to a decline stage. So market will start to shrivel, that is lose momentum or come down. Market might become saturated, there will be no increase, it will come down, and consumer will think of jumping to alternatives. Obviously when there is, in fact in the business, if we do not start improvising at that stage, that is the maturity stage, there will be a decline stage where everything will come down, profits as well as sales. When sales will come down, obviously the profits would come down. So this is decline stage, so where everything comes down, the graph comes down. So this is the graph which we will have to remember and draw, right? So the profits, sales goes on increasing in the growth stage. Maturity stage, it will be at, we can say, a straight line, and then in the decline stage it comes down. So this is product life cycle. Let us see one example, right, which we all are aware of, right, which is very famous case study. We can apply this in this product life cycle of that particular product. Okay, let us see. NOKIA, we all are aware of NOKIA, right? So this is the example of NOKIA. Introduction stage was from around 1995 to 2002, where it started selling NOKIA products. It was a growth stage from 2002 to 2009, where you ask anybody which phone you are using, NOKIA, which phone you are using, NOKIA, right? There were n number of products which started. Everybody used to have a NOKIA phone. There was phone was Nokia. Just as we say toothpaste. Toothpaste means Colgate, right? Since then 2002 to 2009 it was phone in the sense Nokia. 2009 to 11 they started improvising, right? They came to Windows Phone, right? They started to improvise but they couldn't, and eventually in 2011 they just came down and today they are not there, right? So here we can see some examples they have told. Introduction stage they started the concept of phones. In the growth stage they started with E series. Hope I don't think anybody is aware of these things, but still your parents and all might have a very good sense of this. E series ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಫೋನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. Then they started with N series, N73, N91, right? Then when they started to go for that maturity or decline state, they started to improvise Nokia, Windows and Symbian phones, but it was too late for them because of the competition and various other factors. So this is product life cycle example, the best example what we can find, right? There are various, just I have picked one. Okay, let us see the remaining things in the next class.